All right, before the break, we heard from former Governor Larry Hogan, one of the co-chairmen of the centrist group No Labels, about whether or not to field a third-party candidate. All right, Scott, look, you know, the best time to plant an oak tree is 10 years ago. The second best time is today. If they were serious about this, wouldn't today, not April, be the best time to get in?
Yeah, probably. But, you know, No Labels has a lot of money behind it. Not all Democratic money. Some would argue. Pardon me?
Harlan Crow.
Yeah, some Republican money.
I've heard of him.
But that being said, the statistics that say the voting population doesn't want Donald Trump or Biden, that's one thing. But if given the choice, they're going to make a vote for the Republican or Democratic candidate. The third party, I don't care if there's a Republican at the top of the ticket, I'm not convinced Donald Trump's going to be there, and I think it hurts the Democrats more than the Republicans. And so we'll just have to see. But I don't think at the end, I don't see how they don't play spoiler if they do register in those states and get a candidate.
Well, by definition, they're going to play spoiler unless they win, which, at least based on the number of ballots,
they can choose not to field a candidate, too.
Based on the number of... But, Bill, let me flip this around just a little bit. Typically, even any moderately successful third-party run started with a extraordinarily popular person, Pat Buchanan, who began with a movement. Well, you'd say this, Teddy Kennedy. Teddy Kennedy, Ross Perot.
Nader.
And also there was a time that Donald Trump was going to think about running if he didn't, as a third party in 2016, if he didn't win the nomination. I guess it'd be, has there ever been a concept of, all right, we're going to go out and search for a candidate rather than we're going to have this very popular movement and create a party around it?
No, I mean, one of the things, you're right. Typically, there's going to be a movement, a galvanizing issue that really organizes the third-party movement where they're going to try to put somebody on the ballot. You know, they're in, 5 or 6 states. And in order to be able to get on the other states, they're going to have to do a very cumbersome and expensive petition process to try and gain general election ballot access. That is in itself needs to have a galvanizing force behind it with some energy to get the volunteers to do it and the people to sign the petitions. I do think right now, given the unfavorables of both the front runners, people may be misinterpreting it that there is some oxygen in the room for a third-party candidacy. I do think that a No Labels candidacy plus Cornel West, who's running on the Green Party, and some of the others, I think it really does inure to the Republicans' benefit, given their ballot access already in the Green Party. I think it helps the Republican ticket more than it hurts.
Third-party candidates always help the Republican candidate, whether it's Jill Stein, whether it's...
I was going to say you could ask George H.W. Bush about that. He may have a different feeling. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.